I cannot believe this.
Let's look at some of our favorite teacher moments. First up, we start in Texas. When Miss Andrews' math students found out her beloved cat of 16 years passed away, they knew they had to do something special.
We're about to go surprise Miss Andrews because her cat died yesterday, so we brought her new kittens.
Rachel and her friends decided to surprise their teacher with not one, but 2 new kittens.
Are these mine? Yes. Oh.
Mrs. Andrews was so shocked she cried tears of joy. Keeping it in Texas, students at Burleson High School threw their English teacher Kyle Simpler a surprise 59th birthday party after he told them he hadn't had a birthday cake in a decade.
Happy birthday to you.
The class pooled their money, got Simpler gifts, and a cake with Felix the cat on top.
Let me tell you that I was bored, and it was cool. Just these are great kids.
Matt Alzamora had never seen color in his life until this moment. The history teacher is severely colorblind, so his students raised more than $500 to get him special glasses so he could finally see the vibrancy he has been missing.
To think that they would do this for me it's humbling. It really is humbling. I would have never done it for myself. So it's just incredible.
Back when J.J. Watt played for the NFL's Houston Texans, he surprised his 4th grade teacher with presents when he found out she was retiring after 41 years.
What are you doing here?
I got hungry, I got a cake. How are you?
Watt says Mrs. Keefe has been one of his biggest inspirations and encouraged him to follow his dream.
Look where he is now. You can do whatever you want to do.
Wait, so I can...
Whatever you want to do, you can do it.
She's the one who told me I could do it. You did.
This hardworking teacher from Alabama has received the surprise of her life.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this.
After taking the bus to work for years, the teacher was gifted a brand new Ford Focus.
We don't want you to have to catch the bus.
So who is the generous benefactor, you ask? She's Courtney Adelaide, a parent at the school who happens to be the CEO and founder of a successful hair care company.
Wow!
What a birthday present. Substitute teacher Jose Villarruel was surprised with a $27,000 check. For years, the 77-year-old has been living out of his car, but the pandemic made things even worse once his hours were cut.
I couldn't possibly support my family and extended family in Mexico and rent an apartment in here at the same time with the type of income that I can have.
Former student Steven Nava noticed his plight.
Like every day I'd go out to work around 5 in the morning. I'd see him, going through his trunk. And I just felt like the need to do something about it.
An online fundraiser netted more than 5 times the original asking amount. And finally, Chicago high school choir teacher Gabrielle Watson took 7 months off to successfully fight multiple myeloma, a cancer found in white blood cells. She thought she was arriving at the Chicago School for Teacher interviews, but thanks to some of her former students, Miss Watson had another thing coming. They were secretly waiting to greet her.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
Miss Watson, who has been teaching at the school for the last 17 years, could not contain her emotions hearing their rendition of Amazing Grace. Made that much more special by Peter Frank, one of her former students turned American Idol Season 10 finalist. He says Miss Watson once gave him a tux for a chorus competition because he couldn't afford one.
Because of you, I'm everything I am today. And I really thank you.
Amazing Grace, the thing all of these people have in common, going above and beyond to help the teachers who have guided them on the right path. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Stephanie Officer.